The earlier peoples on this planet knew much better than many of us the importance of plants for food, fiber, and medicine. The evolution of human cultures has been shaped by their dependence on plants. This intimate relationship suggests an explanation for the restorative value that people experience in the presence of plants, in a forest or in a garden. Hi, my name is Lee Altier, horticulture professor at California State University, Chico. Growing vegetables and other plants has value more than just for food. It can promote physical and mental well-being, nurturing a sense of inner peace, self-awareness, pride, and happiness that may elude us elsewhere. From the simple joy of tending a garden to the more structured environment in which a trained professional provides guidance toward predicted therapeutic outcomes. This video will explore the benefits of growing plants and the practices associated with the field of horticultural therapy.
Hey Lee.
Hey Jim.
Good to see you, buddy.
Great to see you.
Yeah, welcome to the farm.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's always nice to be here.
Yeah, it's a sunny, beautiful morning. I just love it. Warming up, and we got the CSA members starting to show up with our CSA.
Lots of activity.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to see families out in the field. Look at that, all the kids. Here we are at the Jesus Farm. This is a program of the Jesus Center, a nonprofit organization in Chico, California that provides housing, meals, and vocational training to people who are homeless. What's the purpose of the Jesus Farm?
The Jesus Farm originally was set up as a job training program for the participants of the Jesus Center. So our idea was to try and provide them an opportunity, a choice to come and work and learn some skills and a way out of their situation of homelessness.
So you perceive plants as having some benefit in terms of therapy? Therapeutic
So much.
benefits?
I mean, beyond just the nutrition from them, which is also therapeutic, but just the act of farming and gardening is therapeutic. And people who come here and participate, whether they're participants of the Jesus Center or just volunteers, they all leave different. They all leave a little bit happier. They feel the presence of something alive and something powerful. And it works in them, whether they're aware of it or not. You just see it. I notice it. They come there, you can see the burden on them, they're, and they leave kind of going, that was good, and they get in their car and they're uplifted.
Maybe share with me a moment about some examples of some successes you've had with the therapy program.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, there was two women. One of them was very shy and withdrawn, and she started coming here and she started coming out of her shell.
It's ecstatic, actually. It's wonderful. Sort of, I feel balanced, possibly in harmony, because I know that I'm a part of the song. So it's just it's actually really always has lifted my spirit every time I get out here. And I feel like, I don't know why, it's like I feel like my hands or my fingers are roots when I'm digging into the soil. And I also feel like I am moving a live thing. Like there's so much life in here, and just touching it, I feel like we're meeting. Like these forces are all meeting and kind of like coming into harmony. Yeah.
So for me, the color and the light, being out in the sunshine and being with sweet people and going at the speed of human is really delightful. You can work in the dirt and work with plants as you grow on in life. It's not just a young person's place, and everybody's got something to bring to the table of dirt. And even if you have compromised mobility, perhaps there's raised beds and If you can't get out very easily, there's windowsill gardening and houseplant maintenance and joy and growing things that bloom like flowers.
Jarvis Gardens Senior Apartments is a residence facility for the elderly. This has been a location for my students to practice skills toward becoming registered horticultural therapists. Students begin their visit with introductions and getting to know the residents, so that at the end of the first session together, they can assess the residents' interests, capabilities, and needs. In the course of their visits to Jarvis Gardens, the students identify appropriate goals and objectives that the residents can accomplish in incremental steps. Program goals at Jarvis Gardens focus on social benefits of getting residents outside doing physical activity in the company of others.
I never had garden.
I hadn't either. Since 1943 when I had a victory garden back in Connecticut.
And you hadn't gardened since then? Amazing. So this has really affected your life.
Yeah, for the better.
Yeah, knowing you have to water and you have to take care of your plants moves you out of that apartment.
Yeah.
And that's been good for me. That's been good for me.
The plants depend on you.
Yes, yes. And I love them. I love them.
Oh, the students make me feel better. I like the students a lot.
It's kind of a special event having the students out here, isn't it?
Especially for me. I used to hide in my apartment a lot.
Oh.
I don't anymore.
Oh, that's great. It's good to be out in the sunshine and fresh air, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to come out here and sit by my garden and sit here for a while and think things out.
How did that make you feel?
Good.
Brenda really had a lot to talk about. She had a lot that she wanted heard, and I really listened to her. And I think that was really beneficial for her because she kept repeating a handful of things, like she just needed to talk about it. And so just being an ear to listen to, I think was really therapeutic for her.
Me and her made friends with each other. I really liked her.
At first, we spoke with the residents, and you always ask what a goal is for a session and what they want to get out of it. And so you check in with them at the beginning, and then as you go through the steps, you check in with them every step of the process. We take documentation just to keep updated on their progress.
Documentation is essential to record the residents' progress and any adjustments in the therapy plan.
I love the kids because they're so open and they're so caring, and you just get an energy off of them. And I'm just so happy, and they make me, I don't know, it just makes your day, you know, you're just so happy because they're there and they're helping you.
Another venue for our horticultural therapy class is the Little Red Hen Nursery. Part of a nonprofit organization in Chico, California, the nursery employs staff with developmental disabilities. At the nursery, program goals are usually vocational, learning skills that may lead to further employment opportunities.
It's going to be like that, far apart.
Mm-hmm. I have been working for 10 years already here, so I love working here with my staff. I just want them to get the best of me, and I try to get the best of them too. So,
do you think there's any benefit for people to work with plants?
I see great benefits on people with disabilities working with plants. You see them more relaxed. Some people, they are very shy. And sometimes when we start working with them with plants, they pay more attention to the plants sometimes than other coworkers. So little by little, because they want to know about the plant, they start opening to you too, because you are asking questions, and if you tell them, oh, you have to do this for this plant because this is what the plant needs. So then they start trusting you. And I think that sometimes they don't trust anybody, and little by little they are getting your trust.
Oh my gosh, so many roots.
Yeah.
That's why it needs a new home, huh?
That's why it needs a new home with some walls.
Ah!
What we do here is we teach them skills that they can use later on a different job. What they do is we work on a goal that they have. Like we ask them, what is your dream job? And they let us know what do they want to do in 5-10 years, where they would love to be. So we work towards that goal. So we give them the tools and they can use them later.
Is it hard work?
Well, it's work that needs to be done, but it's amazing work.
How does the work make you feel?
It makes me feel like I have something that I can do, that I can get work done here. Yep. At the nursery. Yep.
Every 6 months we have like a progress report, and I have seen some when they come over here, they don't want to talk to anybody. They prefer to turn around and be quiet. And little by little, they open up to their coworkers, to their instructors, and later they move on to a different location where they can interact more with customer service.
Do you meet some of the customers here?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
How do you like working with them?
Good.
Yeah.
Yep. Good.
How did you find working with the students when we came here?
Pretty good. Yep.
They enjoyed meeting you.
Yep. I feel pretty good working here.
And have you noticed changes in Gavin since he's been working here?
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely become a lot more brave when approaching customers
Yep.
and other staff,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Before it was kind of hard a little bit more challenging to approach strangers that come into the nursery,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And also, you've been learning a lot about different plants.
Yes, I have.
And now you know where to direct customers too.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
I do.
And Gavin has a lot of positive energy all the time.
Yep.
So that's what we try to do with everybody here. That's why we have a main goal for them, and we focus on that. Of course, this is going to increase the knowledge little by little. Some people, they have more challenges, so we have to work in small steps to try to reach that goal. So it's good that we are planting the seed for the future of their lives. So.
Key parts of horticultural therapy include developing knowledge of each client, developing a program plan describing measurable steps toward achievable objectives, implementing the plan, and evaluating and documenting results of the program. What are the characteristics of a horticultural therapist? A person who likes to work with people. A person who has compassion and patience in helping others. A person who has horticultural knowledge and skills and has the ability to transmit this knowledge to others. A person who is resourceful in developing creative projects to connect people and plants. A person who knows himself, herself, and has confidence in what they can do. A person who keeps a professional, warm, but objective attitude toward another person's problems. a person who can work closely with other staff members toward a common goal. Have you met many students that would consider it something rather non-traditional like this?
I definitely think that this is going to grow a lot, just because there's so many people out there that say, yeah, I want to make a difference, and they come from a farming background. And not saying you don't make a difference by growing food for the world, but being able to touch someone's life on a very personal level with agriculture involved, it's just, nothing can beat it. It's very special. And so eventually I do want to have, like I said, my own therapeutic ranch, and I do want to involve plants too, because not only are animals therapeutic, but plants are too, and it's just a huge stress relief. And just seeing clients work with their hands and just see that stress level just go down, it's there's nothing like it to see. So
everyone can benefit from being around plants, from the natural wildness of a forest to the midst of a garden. Registered horticultural therapists make use of the cultivation of plants and gardening activities to promote the physical and mental well-being of their clients.